The trick of captaincy is to convince the team to play your way, and it looks like Joe Root has a job on his hands to persuade the England players to follow his lead. Joe will find out an awful lot about his players on this tour. He is only 9 games into the job, and we have to remember he has a lot to learn about captaincy. But the frustration with this team is that they have to be cornered, and in a tight situation, before they respond. England winning out here without Ben Stokes was always going to be a huge mountain to climb. In Adelaide, the conditions were English, rather than Australian, yet they were still beaten, and quite comfortably so, in the end. For England not to lose 5-0, Joe and his team will have to pull off something spectacular. This test was their big chance. If they could not take 20 wickets here when the ball was moving around, where will they do it? Where are they going to make the big scores? Joe will be feeling the pressure. Captaincy is a lonely place. Steve Smith would have had a couple of sleepless nights during this test, Joe 3 or 4 wondering if he messed up over bowling first. He has also been very open about his problem of converting 50s into 100s. The more he worries about it, the less chance he has of improving it. He cannot think about it, he just has to play. My advice is that when he reaches 50, he should walk away, look at the scoreboard and pretend he is on naught. It is hard when you fall in a trough, getting out certain ways or for certain numbers. He has just got to clear his head of the scoreboard. He should be pleased with the way he played in the second innings. His old movements came back. In the first innings, he was out leaning back with his head falling over to the offside and trying to hit the ball too hard. In the second innings, he had his old fight back in him and his body language was strong. England can only compete with big hundreds from him and Alastair Cook. I did not have a problem with Joe's decision to bowl after winning the toss on the first morning, but England then bowled too short. This is Joe's task. He went for the positive, attacking option, but his bowlers did not buy into it with their lengths. The batsmen then took too many risks in the first innings. Joe's job is to get the bowlers to take risks with their lengths and the batsmen to minimize risks. England never gave the ball a chance to hoop around after winning the toss. I can understand if you were bowling to the likes of Matthew Hayden and Adam Gilchrist, who were so destructive on the front foot, that you might play it safe with lengths and worry about being blasted. But David Warner is the only batsman in this Australian side capable of being so powerful on the front foot. There was no excuse for England to bowl safe and short. In the second innings, after they had been criticised and gifted a route back into the test, they came out with better intent and attitude. The result was they bowled Australia out cheaply. At this level, you need that mentality all the time. Bowlers have to be willing to risk their lengths.